Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing my last video of 2015, and I just want to take this time to thank you guys for an absolutely amazing 2015. Thank you for subscribing, for liking, for supporting me, for supporting my channel. You guys literally mean the world to me, and I say that in the most genuine way possible. So for my last video of 2015, I figured I would do a big roundup of all of my favorite products from 2015. So this is my annual best of beauty. It was really difficult for me to tighten up the selection of the products that I chose because it's like asking who's your favorite child. So I have a lot of products to talk about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and of course subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and let me know in the comments what your favorite beauty product was of 2015 because obviously I would love to know. All right, so let's start off with my favorite foundation of 2015. So the first of the three is the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder Foundation. It evens out my skin tone. It gives my skin such a beautiful luminous finish, and it just makes my skin look really good without making my skin feel heavy. So that's why I love it, because it's just perfect for every day. If you're wondering, I'm the color 4 Fair. Another tinted moisturizer-esque type of foundation that I've been really enjoying this year is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus tinted moisturizer. It doesn't give you the average coverage that a tinted moisturizer gives you. It's a little bit more coverage than the Charlotte Tilbury. I would say it's a light to medium, but it's definitely buildable. It just makes your skin look airbrushed, but not like you're wearing any makeup, which is very interesting. Like, it doesn't look like you just piled on a ton of makeup to make your skin look perfect. It just looks perfect. Last but not least, this is the foundation that I'm wearing on my skin right now, and it is the Kojen Do Aqua Foundation. I feel like I'm really late to the party for this one because this has been around forever. I love this foundation because it's water-based, so it's really great for sensitive skin. It is also so lightweight, and this foundation just makes your skin look perfect, like completely airbrushed, but without feeling heavy on the skin. As you can see, there's sort of like a theme going on in my favorite foundations. It gives you a nice medium coverage. It's buildable. I'm in the color 123 if you're wondering. I would have to say that my favorite contour palette of 2015 has got to be the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. The powders in here are beautiful. They're so easy to blend. They don't go on patchy or too pigmented or not pigmented enough. It's like just the perfect contour powders. They're also so finely milled that they look just so beautiful on the skin. I love the yellow shade to set my under eyes, and I love these two shades to contour. As for eyeshadows, it was really difficult for me to narrow down my favorite eyeshadows of 2015. But then I was thinking to myself, okay, Jamie, what were the eyeshadows that you just always went towards? And that answer is Anastasia single eyeshadows. Now this is just like a quick selection of them. I've got some other shades that I adore, but the Anastasia single eyeshadows are the eyeshadows that I definitely used the most this year. These colors in particular, I've just been completely obsessed over. I actually created the eye look that you're seeing right now with 3 of the colors that are in this palette. These are her new fall collection. Look at that. I mean, come on. You cannot go wrong with any of the Anastasia eyeshadows. And I'm actually going to be talking about all of my favorite single eyeshadows, including the Anastasia eyeshadows, in a video next week, so stay tuned for that. This is totally cheating because I just bought this palette maybe like 3 weeks ago, maybe even less, but honestly, I cannot get enough of it. I basically want to scream my love for it on top of a mountain. It is the Viseart number 04 Dark Matte Palette. Look at these colors. This is the most stunning jewel-toned and warm-toned eyeshadow palette, the most pigmented eyeshadows I've ever laid my hands on, the most easiest eyeshadows that I've ever worked with, and I'm so sad that I've only discovered them now because I mean, I just want all of their eyeshadows all over my face, basically. I mean, this beautiful blue over here. All these colors are just so beautiful. And yes, a tutorial will be coming using this, I promise. All right, moving on to some of my favorite blushes of the year. Now, I don't think I've ever mentioned Cargo on my channel before, which is surprising considering how much I love this blush. I'm actually wearing it on my cheeks today. It's in the shade Mendoncino. Probably saying that so wrong. It is such a beautiful, warm, rosy pink blush with some gold flecks in it. The flecks of shimmer don't really translate as flecks. They sort of translate more as like a beautiful golden glow. So yeah, I really, really adored this blush. Oh, so beautiful. Another blush that is definitely one of my favorites of the year. I feel like this is probably gonna come as no surprise because I've mentioned it in probably all of my favorites videos of the year. This is the Too Faced Love Flush Blush in Baby Love. This blush just pairs so well with all different types of eyeshadow. It's so beautiful. It roses up your cheeks just enough. I love the formula of these as well. So that is what it looks like swatched on the hand. Moving on to some highlighters and bronzers. Now, for my bronzer, I really fell in love with the MAC Give Me Sun bronzer. I never ever would have thought that I would have liked such a warm bronzer. It's beautiful. It really just warms up your skin and makes you look like a glowing goddess, which I can't complain about. As for my highlighters, this was a little bit difficult. It took me quite a long time to sort of narrow down my highlighters, and I made it a challenge for myself to just pick one. So I did, and this may surprise you guys because it is not a Becca highlighter. It is actually the Balm Mary Luminizer. I, of course, use the Becca highlighters a ton, but Mary Lou has been my girl like this whole entire year. It gives me the most intense glow. I love the shade. It's a beautiful, like soft vanilla shade. It's sort of like Moonstone from Becca on steroids, which I mean is like the best thing ever. And then swatched on the hand, it's yeah, pretty intense. Pretty intense. So you know I couldn't like skip on all of my favorite lip products. So it was really hard for me to narrow it down. So I have so many to talk about, but I'm gonna go through them really quickly, and they all definitely hold a very special place in my heart. So I had to share them with you guys, okay? Don't judge me. Of course, let's first start with glosses. The first gloss that is definitely my favorite of the year. These are the Marc Jacobs and Namburn Lip Shine. They have the most pleasant, like minty scent to them. They also just make your lips look so shiny. They're not too pigmented that you're not able to layer it with the lipstick, but they're not like not pigmented enough that there's like no color showing up. My two favorite colors are Moon Glow and Pretty Thing. Pretty Thing is a beautiful nude lip gloss with a little bit of like peachy undertones, whereas Moon Glow is a little bit more of a lighter color, really beautiful to pop in the center of the lips. And they're so like buttery. Like when you rub your lips together, you're just like, like they're so delicious. I'm having a love affair with my lip gloss, apparently. So here are the swatches. This is Pretty Thing, and this is Moon Glow. So beautiful. All right, another one of my favorite formulas this year has been the Too Faced Melted Lipsticks. This is like a lipstick and liquid lipstick hybrid. It's a very interesting formula because they do not completely dry down like a liquid lipstick does. They're not completely matte. They still have a little bit of a sheen to them, but they are more long wearing than the average lipstick. This is in the shade Melted Chihuahua, and it's a beautiful, beautiful dark nude. It says Melted Chihuahua. It's probably one of my favorites. So pretty. I also love Melted Sugar. That one's also gorgeous, such a pretty nude. So my favorite nude of the year has got to be the Hourglass, what is this even called? Femme Nude Nude number 4 lip pencil. Now this is basically like a giant lip pencil. This lasts a really long time on my lips. They're very comfortable, super hydrating. It's like the perfect nude. It's not too pink, but it's not too beige. It's sort of right in the middle, and I just wear this literally almost every single day. They have a satin finish, and they're just so beautiful on the lips. So that is this color right over here. All right, so let's talk about liquid lipstick. Obviously 2015 was the year of liquid lipstick. Literally every single brand came out with their own version of one. So the first one are the Ofra liquid lipsticks. Now Ofra is probably one of my all-time favorite liquid lipsticks, like in general. I just love the formula. They're very moussey, they're very comfortable, they're not overly drying. The color selection is like amazing. And they're just my favorite formula because they don't crumble or crack. The Anastasia liquid lipsticks are also some of my favorites. They're a little bit more drying compared to the Ofra ones, but the colors that they come out with, guys, oh my God. This color in particular is definitely one of my favorites. This is called Veronica, and it's a really beautiful, deep, dusty, mauvey pink color. Look at that. Oh, yeah. The last liquid lipstick that I want to talk about is the Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick in the shade Patina. This is like my little mini one. This is another beautiful dark mauve shade. It's just so pretty. I love it so much, and I've been wearing it a ton this year, so that is why I had to include it. I mean, My favorite concealer from this year is definitely the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. It really brightens up underneath my eyes. It does not cake, it does not crease. It's a really nice medium coverage. This has definitely been my favorite concealer, especially for every day, but when I feel like I'm looking a little extra tired and I feel like I need a little bit more coverage, then the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye in the shade Neutral Medium has been my go-to. It is so good. I'm wearing it today. It really, really, really covers up and cancels out any darkness that you have underneath your eyes, and it brightens. And my favorite primer of the year is definitely the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I have very dehydrated skin, so I need as much glow as I can get. And I love this primer because it makes your skin look glowy even before you put your foundation on. See how it just gives my hand that beautiful luminescence? And you can even just pop this on your face when you're not wearing any foundation. You just want to give your skin a little bit of life. This is perfect. Ooh, we're like nearing the end of the products. I actually forgot to mention this lipstick. This is the Sephora brand liquid lipsticks. I want to quickly mention it because they are probably some of my all-time favorite liquid lipsticks. They're sort of right up there with the Ofra liquid lipsticks. They're very moussey, they last a really nice time on the lips, and they do not crumble. And they're a lot better than a lot of the other liquid lipsticks that I've tried. My favorite mascara of 2015 is definitely the Benefit Roller Lash. I'm wearing it today. This mascara does not smudge or flake on me. It makes my lashes look amazing, separated and voluminous, and that's all I can ask from a mascara, so you're a keeper. My favorite eyeliner is definitely the Urban Decay 24/7 Waterline Eye Pencil. This is the best eye pencil to put on the waterline. If you have watery eyes, you need to try this. It does not move from the waterline. This is going to be a surprise for the brow products. Now, I was going to mention the Anastasia Brow Wiz. That is definitely a product that I use a lot, but I've really fallen back in love with the Anastasia Brow Powder. This is so old. It's actually her old packaging. This is just such a great brow powder. It's in the shade Brunette Dark Brown. I'm not sure if like the shades are the same now since, like I said, this is the old packaging, but I've been really loving using brow powder instead of brow pencil lately. I just think it looks really nice. It's a lot quicker as well. Okay, this may be a little bit of a weird thing to include in like a yearly favorites, but I need to mention it because it is the best eyelash glue that I've ever used. It is the Esquito Lash Companion. You literally just need to apply like the thinnest layer to your lash band, and as soon as you like finish applying it, it's ready to pop onto your eyes. You don't have to wait like a minute to put on your lashes. It's also basically like super glue for your lashes. It does not move once you put them on. It doesn't get super messy like some other applicators that are similar to this do, the House of Lash Glue. And it's also very precise because you just sort of brush it on in one beautiful swoop. This is Naked Cosmetics, and these are their eyeshadow stacks. Now, these are loose eyeshadows, and they basically come in all different types of color schemes. For example, this is the Desert Sunset stack. So it has 6 loose eyeshadows in this stack, and each loose eyeshadow is just so absolutely beautiful. When you dampen your brush with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus, and then you go in with these eyeshadows, they are like metallic and gorgeous, and they're also very affordable for 6 pigments that you will probably never ever finish. Probably one of my favorites is from the Urban Rustic stack. Beautiful green with such amazing gold undertones in it. And this is just one example of many. All of their pigments are this beautiful, if not even more. And I just have to highly, highly recommend them. And I really hope you guys check them out because they're an indie brand and I really feel like they deserve a lot more recognition for their amazing, amazing products. All right, so last but not least, we are finally down to the last product. I really want to mention the Kat Von D Metal Crush eyeshadow in Thunderstruck. It just gives you such an intense glow on the inner corner. If you're into that, you will love this. It's a super, super glowy white eyeshadow with a peach duochrome to it. The Kat Von D Metal Crush eyeshadows in general are just beautiful, but this one is definitely my favorite for obvious reasons. All right, so that concludes my favorite beauty products of 2015. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, let me know what your favorite product 2015 was in the comments. I would love to know. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and of course subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I post new videos every Monday and Thursday. Once again, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for such an amazing 2015, and I will see you in the new year. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a review and a hot or not